Oh my god.
Nicely
What
done.
what the
We've
what
wiped
the
them
fuck?
out.
What the
The harp.
what the fuck was that? uh so Addendum 4. It's been a while, hasn't it? This is just going to be a short, light, off the cuff, obviously not scripted video. I'm still currently busy with work, so the channel is still essentially on hiatus, but this was definitely worth responding to. Command and Conquer Legions. It is a mobile game, and it has been announced, and it appears to be officially licensed by EA and developed by a Tencent subsidiary. So maybe it's a similar situation as Red Alert Online. Maybe it's the same company. I'm not sure. I don't care enough to look into that. But yeah, obviously I don't have access to the game itself, so I'm looking at other channels that have played it, such as Bike Rush, who has been playing this. I'm just gonna have a skim through and see what the hell has happened here. So it's clearly Tiberium universe centric. Tib War's music is playing. You see the same Tib War style structure, the crane, the Conyard, except for a chronosphere for some reason. And also, the names don't matter. Like the characters don't link to the names. There's just they've gone through the back history of Command and Conquer, picked out a bunch of names. It's the same thing as what happened with Rivals. Like this isn't Sakura.
Commander,
Listen.
rest assured that I will delve deeply into the Red Zone to obtain the most up-to-date info about Kane.
And listen, firstly, listen to the voices. Yeah, listen to the voices as we go through. It'll become a lot more evidence as we go.
As for the remaining tasks, I will leave them to your capable hands.
The writing is so bizarre as well.
Commander, the construction yard is the heart of our base, and all productions will depend on it.
So uncanny. It's so uncanny. But yeah, and also none of the characters look like how the characters actually are supposed to look. It's even worse than how they tried to handle it in Rivals. Somehow... somehow this game makes Rivals look decent. Yes, well done, well done.
In order to construct the
shut
base,
up.
we will need a massive amount of resources, including steel. Let's build the steel mill.
Yeah, you can see the Tiberium at the top right. But if you look here, what's this? This appears, I think, is this the credits? Is this our credits count? Is this the steel? Because you don't have Tiberium and refineries. You've the resources are steel and steel mills. Does this get ignored entirely? Hang on this. Hi, Neogoods. There's nothing green in the resources. Harvesting Tiberium gives you steel. Did they just reskin some other game and forget to rename steel to Tiberium? My god.
In order to win against the cyborgs, it is...
Yeah, Kane's cyborg army, apparently. Makes no sense from a lore perspective, but then again, the bloody chronosphere's here as well, and it's about to get worse. It's about to get worse. What the hell is that?
Commander, we must put a stop to this.
Is that a cape? I thought it was like a giant sword for a second. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Okay.
Monsters have amassed a significant amount of iron ores for us.
Iron ores. Okay. Like you can see the harvesters. They are in the Tiberium fields, but they're getting iron ores to make steel. Yeah, that's the resources. These are the resources.
With powerful mech technology that will play a significant role in securing.
Clearly a different voice for the same character. I wonder why.
Victories.
I promise we'll get back to that.
I strongly urge you to build a mech fortress, Commander.
A mech fortress. Watch this. Watch this.
Building. Construction complete.
You have obtained a mech King Oni. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you've got chronospheres and you've got the King Oni. I wonder what else there is. Actually, I'm curious. Like, I'm going through this in a video. I would like the full res of this so I could zoom in, because I have half a mind to say this might be AI generated art, like with custom stuff added on. Maybe I'm being paranoid, but I wouldn't put it past this game. I genuinely wouldn't. And then it just suddenly goes to... You've received a new mail in the middle of a cutscene.
It's Kane's cyborg army. Take cover and prepare to engage.
It's so silly. It's so silly. This is full res.
Commander, the enemy is finally defeated. Our mech fortress is heavily damaged, and communications have been interrupted.
How did they make that?
Commander, the enemies have backed off. Let's upgrade the construction yard and
In that weird, short, bizarrely directed
restore all
cutscene.
operations back to normal.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll skip ahead a bit. Let's skip ahead a bit.
Commander,
Whatever.
an air...
Yeah.
Mission complete.
Let's see. Is there anything interesting going on? Oh, now we're over here. Hammerfest. So they keep using... It's the same thing as Rivals. They keep using names that are relevant to the series in a way that does not remotely make sense. That's clearly not an oil spike. It looks more like a one of those stealth towers. Whatever. And it's the same music
The
loop
recon drones
over and
will
over.
provide real-time
This is probably a good opportunity to mention. I was told about this game 2 months ago. And I thought it was a scam. I did not think it was real. So I got an email. I'm not going to show it here, but I'll read off a little bit of it. Command & Conquer Legions is CNCL EA authorized sci-fi warfare strategy game. Okay. With extra spaces in between. It is a Rise of Kingdoms like plus CNC IP SLG. Apparently that means simulation game, which needs to be promoted in June. Did the 160 to 90-second advertising video. Yeah, I genuinely thought that this email was a scam. I didn't think it was real, so I just completely ignored it. Partly because it was such a plain email, it didn't look legitimate. It didn't look like it was coming from an actual business. I tried searching the name of the company. It seemed odd. As a rule of thumb, if I'm sent an email that has basic errors all over the place, not just like one or two, people make typos, but basic errors all over the place, I tend to just assume it's a scam and ignore it. And the worst part is it had a file attached, cnclbrief.docx. I was sent unsolicited a Word document that they were expecting me to download and open on my computer. Hang on a minute. What the hell is going on screen? Okay, I'll finish my thought from before. Sorry, I got distracted, so I'll cut this back in earlier. I'm not doing that. If someone sends me unsolicited a Word document or a PDF or something like that, if I don't know who they are, I'm not going to open it. I genuinely thought this email was a scam. This was like a week or so after Linus Tech Tips had his channel hijacked because an employee had read what appeared to be a sponsorship offer from a potential partner, launched the included PDF with the terms of that offer. Actually says, included malware that accessed all user data from both their installed browsers, including session tokens, which effectively gave the bad actor an exact copy of the browsers that would allow them to... So, because an employee at Linus Tech Tips opened a PDF that had been sent in an email that appeared to be a sponsorship offer, the entire channel got hijacked because it was actually malware that took the browser's session tokens. So I'm not going to open it. I still haven't opened this brief.docx that I was sent, but it turns out that this was not... Well, maybe it is still a scam. I don't trust it enough to actually open it still. But apparently it was talking about a game that, at the time I googled it, CNC Legions did not exist. And now it does. So, what the hell? Well, it did under the name Project CNC, which was mentioned about 7 months ago, but I'll be honest, I'd completely forgotten about this. But the email said CNC Legions, that's what I googled, found nothing. If it was clearly sent from a reputable source, if this genuinely looked like it had been sent by the developers or the publisher and not something that looked like a scam, I would have probably turned it down, or not probably, I would have turned it down anyway, because I'm not promoting this drivel. Like, it starts with flattery. Like, I came across your channel, I'm impressed with your content, I thought you might be interested in our video opportunity. No, absolutely not. This is revolting. Okay, let's go back to... I need to see this again, hang on. Yeah, I thought so. These are ODST drop pods. Oh my god.
You're on your own. Helmet.
Yeah, look, it's the same thing. It's the same shot. Hang on. Is that the exact same shot? Where is it? Oh my god. The example of why it's revolting. Obvious plagiarism. It's the same shape. The drop pods operate in the same way. This is the Halo 2 anniversary cutscene, but it's from 2004, this sequence. Here it is.
Could we possibly make any more noise? I guess so.
And compare that with... Obvious inspiration... Well, inspiration is not the correct word. Obvious plagiarism from Halo, including... Where was the thing that I saw? Where was it? I saw a thing. There it is. There it is. Barracks. Here's a rifleman. Notice a similarity? Hang on. I'll boot up a game. So, here's one I made earlier. It's not a one-to-one match. Upper body is hit and miss. Definitely the wrong helmet. I can't get a good match on the helmet. But, look. Look at this. Primarily look at the feet, yeah, and the pads on the ankles, the shape of the legs, especially the shape of the knee pads, the knee guards. FJ Para. Compare these. Look at the legs, the outer armor on the legs. Same indents for lights. These are very, very Halo. And if we go up to the chest, got these grenade things. What are these canisters are? What are these canisters? Blowing things up. Yeah, so it's explosives. These there, it's just not got the belt, so we switched to default. You can see that the Halo space nappy, exact same design, clearly just been ripped. I can't get a match on the arms. The shoulders and the helmet do look familiar. I can't place them, so maybe it's original. Are we going to give them the benefit of the doubt on that? I'm not sure. The helmet does look similar. Not the same, but similar to the Keystone helmet in Halo 4, which is, I think, the Mjolnir Mark 7 from Halo Infinite. I don't know if the rest of the armor is from Halo Infinite, because the same Halo Reach base is in Infinite as well, and Infinite's the most recent, so maybe that's what they've been playing. I can't get a match on the rest. It looks similar. Even before I noticed this, I was looking at the orange collar, wondering, do I recognize this? Have I seen this somewhere before? I can't get an exact match, but the legs, the explosives on the chest, and the space nappy down are an exact one-to-one match of the design from Halo Reach. No question. I cannot stand talent trees. I really hate talent trees.
Control the media. Control.
Time is for wonder.
To sleep, perchance to dream.
You know.
You'll notice very, very, very quickly here. Firstly, the writing of the lines is either quotes from the old games just out of context or stuff that makes no sense at all. Ignore the face designs. I think the only one that they remotely try to match the original character is Kane. And is also the only one where I wish they hadn't tried. Kane is the absolute leader of the Nod Brotherhood. His amazing intellect is only matched by his charisma. In the Brotherhood, he is considered a prophet with a capital P for some reason.
Perchance
But anyway,
You know.
listen.
The work I do.
What do
You know, the work I do. I don't think I've heard a single voice actor in this game. I think every single line, every single one I've heard so far sounds like it's done by an AI. There is no heart or soul in any of this. Compare with the original Command & Conquer game where there were there was full motion video. There were real actors. I mean, I don't know, we can call all of the people who appeared in the videos actors. They were just whoever Westwood had to hand at the time, whoever was in the office at the time. But there was so much soul in it. There was so much heart. It was so human. It was amazing. And compare that with...
You think.
What a nice compound, my father.
Welcome to the Brotherhood of.
As you know, here is the center of our network.
we all have stories?
Everything is under my control.
Data is my mentor, but
My cells can regenerate.
My cells can regenerate. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Ugh. It's awful. I think this is the collar that I was looking at before, going, do I recognize this from somewhere?
I'm better.
Music, I prefer
Skipper.
Hang on, Morelli.
Fixing things. I'm better.
music.
Wasn't Morelli the pilot from the GDI campaign in Tib Dawn? Didn't she just appear in the cutscenes? Wasn't that Morelli?
Morelli, we got some new toys for you.
They brought this name back? Of all characters, they decided to bring this character's name back. I'm not going to say bring this character back. It's clearly not the same character. They're just pinching old names. Like, none of these match.
Skipper.
Bro, my cells can regenerate.
He's probably the worst. He's probably the worst.
What? My
Like, what is this? What is this? I mean, what can you even say at this point? What is there to say?
Complete.
So soulless. It's... It's bizarre looking at something.
At the ready.
No, you're not. It's bizarre looking at something that somehow makes Rivals look good in comparison. That's the strangest thing about it. I've said before that playing Rivals for the few days that I did before I started to feel the like the weighting mechanics, all those things built into it to get it to get its hooks into you, to get you to keep playing, to get you to try and center your daily routine around the game's timers, to try to get you to play more, to spend more. playing Rivals made me want to play CNC4. And I can't stand that game. Like you won't find me with a different opinion on that that's distinct from the majority. I'm with the consensus. CNC4 is bad, but it's at least a complete game. It's at least a game that you buy once and then you have it and you can play it and you go, well, that was shit, I'll do something else. Rivals was atrocious. And yet somehow that I don't know how they made something that looks worse. How do they make something that makes Rivals look preferable? I don't have some bombastic teardown, or rant is a better word to use, that I did in the old "What Happened to CNC" video. I'm kind of a bit numb to that now. That looks like the looks like the Noble Team logo a little bit. And that also looks like a Halo helmet. I can't place what it is exactly, but come on. You know, I'm not the kind of person to be a bundle of concentrated rage, you know? But yeah, this rubbish. The company reached out to me 2 months ago to say, hey, do you want to promote this? And I ignored the email because it looked like a scam. Now I know that the product is real. I'm still not convinced that it isn't a scam. So yeah. What can you say? What can you say? Bloody hell. Anyway, if you're interested in playing a strategy game, don't play this. You got the entire old Command & Conquer library, and what you could do instead. All right, comparison. You want to play this? You want to play this? Or how about this? Actual proper base building, actual proper RTS. Call me biased. I'm obviously biased. Alright, disclaimer, I have a vested interest, but, you know, come on. Compared with Legions, can you blame me? So that was a thing. That got me out of hiding. Anyway, yeah, back to work. Take care, everyone.